Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. All right, so here he is, the budding Brazilian heavyweight contender, Jailton Almeida. Eugenio has left a lot of scalps in his wake of late. Derek Lewis, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Shamil Abdurakhimov. But now the challenges get stiffer. And we wonder aloud, will this undersized heavyweight be able to realize success as he runs into the guys who are cutting down to 266 pounds? A lot of people believed when Jailton Almeida signed with the UFC that he could realize world titles, not just at heavyweight, but also at 205 pounds. He has chosen to stay up with the big boys. We'll see how it goes in another big spot for Jailton Almeida tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, Jailton Almeida.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Nobody is going to outcondition El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson. Just misses there with the left. All right, nice entry, and the first takedown attempt succeeds. Not much resistance from the boxer, though, Chip.
No, he knew that he needed to get this fight to the ground. He knew that the longer he was standing, the more danger he was in. He got it exactly where he needed to be very early, and more importantly, very easily.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Big ground and pound.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Almeida. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice. Nicely done. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so Ferguson going with the lead elbow there and landing it.
Yeah, he's so diverse in his attack. Tony Ferguson can do just about anything. And a lot of times, Tony Ferguson will battle his opponents with elbows. He's so creative that he uses those as punches, and it's showing tonight. Strong reverse reversal there.
Let's go. Get to his back now.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Almeida. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Single collar tie now. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. Oh, he's in real trouble now. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, hammer fist here by Almeida. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Foley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He passes to half.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he's got his back. Final seconds of round one. Ferguson's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. In the half guard. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Well, Malheuginho's got the full mount.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Almeida's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Right.
Get those combinations going.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Almeida. And that one certainly found the target.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
That shot blocked by Almeida. Try to establish that jab. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
He has to evade, stay at space. Oh, nice right hand.
Man, this should have been tested early.
My goodness.
Ferguson with a nasty combination. Ferguson's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
El Cucuy's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
But you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Well, looks like that Darce is tight.
That Darce choke is very tight. What he has to do now is slide that arm up under the neck, lock it in the crevice, make a figure 4, and then try to finish this fight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he got out.
Out defending. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight, it was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the game.
Sit down. Listen, I need you to go hard. I want you to take control of this fight. I need you to make this an ugly fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that as boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Almeida.
There it is, now he's going to mount. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Ferguson.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Fight.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys going out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush.
And now he's got the back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
El Cucuy swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Ferguson's back in full mount. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. In the half guard.
Under a minute to go. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
El Cucuy is going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Almeida. Well, defense doesn't always win champion.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Jailton Almeida gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective.
He's going guillotine. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Great work here from the bottom fighter.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Almeida's back in side control. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Almeida's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Great submission defense.
Almeida's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission? Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Ferguson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, feet on the hips here. Ferguson going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Hands up. Keep your hands up.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
You need to work. Let's stand this up. Let's work.
Oh, big shots from the top. Ferguson's right back to the full mount here. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Almeida. Block that shot there. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for them. Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Well, Eugenio, as tough as it gets, but that eye.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Almeida ground and pound from half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Almeida. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Need you to move. Scramble.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Almeida.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Almeida's able to transition back to side control now. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. He's got it locked in.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Eugenio, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Great shot from the top position. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, Eugenio's back in full mount. Going for an arm bar now.
Got it very tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Now he's back up.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tango tonight. I might run it back at some point. How this works.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Almeida. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Hammer fist here by Almeida.
And there you go, again, half guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face of it.
Yeah, they're working full tonight. I mean, the Cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Well, we congratulate Tony Ferguson on yet another lightweight win. It has been a Hall of Fame resume that this guy has put together and still getting it done against the best fighters in the world.
He's one of the best in the world. He's one of the best that we've ever seen inside the octagon. He's just a great fighter. He does everything so well. He has a massive amount of belief in everything he brings to the octagon. Tonight, he got the job done again.